can tell. But I wanted to share my top meal prep tip with you. And that tip is to get organized. I do not want people to think that you have to have like these 5-star meals and like top of the notch recipes to be successful at this. What I do is I prep everything in bulk, and then, sorry, Reagan's crying. I prep everything in bulk, and then I go from there. So I don't prep like these crazy 21-day fix-approved meals. I save those recipes for the weekend. And right now I'm actually doing the Shift Shop meal plan, which is very basic. So I'm going to show you. I have my Beachbody On Demand pulled up right now so that I could pull up the recipes as I need them. So I have my Shift Shop program pulled up. Over here, I have my fruits and all my Tupperware containers that I'll need laid out. And I have my storage bins. So this is what I will store my fruits and vegetables in the fridge to keep them fresh. You can get these. I actually found this at Kohl's. My mom found it. And they have these reusable little trays that you can put in here. Actually, I need a new one, which is right here. And you just put these in there and they keep your veggies fresh. And then over here, I already have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. So I am literally multitasking as I'm meal prepping. I'm not just doing one thing at a time, I'm multitasking. I have my pan ready for my meats that need to be baked, and I have my pan ready for my ground turkey. Right here, I have all my meat laid out. So I have my thin sliced chicken breasts, I have our salmon fillets that we need, my flank steaks, my ground turkey, and then over here I have my edamame, which I will need to steam. I have my Greek yogurt, which I'll need to portion out, and I have my carrots, which I need to wash, but I also need to shred them for this meal plan for our salads. My onion that I'll need, and I need for this, the only carbs that we're allowed. Hi Isabel, thank you for hopping on. Hopefully you'll find this helpful. And then I have my potatoes and my sweet potatoes. So for this meal plan, there's actually no grains on the Shift Shop meal plan that I'm following. So sweet potatoes and regular potatoes and the edamame are going to be my carbs. So it's going to definitely be a test of my dedication, but I know I can stick to it because the recipes that they have. And when I say recipes, I don't want you guys to think that I'm thinking like top of the notch meals again. It's basically just how they season their food and how the Shift Shop plan has us doing those. And then in here I have my lettuce, and then a little tip my mom told me is if you want your vegetables to crisp up again, so I got some vegetables from the market and they just from the heat kind of got a little bit like just not crisp. If you put them in ice cold water with lots of ice, they will actually crisp right back up. So I lay everything out. My entire kitchen looks like a sous chef's kitchen, okay? Like I do not try to stay organized while I meal prep. I just go for it and I multitask the entire time. So again, I have my Beachbody On Demand open so that I can get those recipes real quick. I have my veggies and my meat. Hi Bridget, thank you for tuning in. All laid out. And then here I actually have my agenda. So, well, planner. I still call it agenda from high school, but it tells you exactly what meals. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, these are my meals. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, these are my meals. So I have everything laid out and I can just look at this real quick and see, okay, so for meal 1, I have to prep this. And for meal 2, I have to prep this. So I'm going to prep my phone up over here. I actually have my mom over here helping me with the kids tonight, so she might be hopping on really quick, but I'm just gonna prep for like 5 minutes while you guys just kind of watch me do my thing. I have the kids here, so hope you guys enjoy the rodeo show. It's not gonna be anything super put together. It's just gonna kind of be like my life and how I do this because we're all probably moms, super busy corporate, women, so I'm just gonna kind of go for it and we'll go from there. So first things first, I'm going to get a little bowl and I'm gonna start shredding my carrots. And again, I am like not a top of the notch like cook at all. I literally just make it as simple as possible. So here goes. Are you showing them your balloon? actually move this over here so I can talk to you guys. So right now I am just shredding my carrots. I'm kind of just taking the first layer off my carrots because, yuck, they've been in the ground, and I just feel like no matter, this is my house, no matter how many times you wash them, they kind of just always have like a brown tinge to them. So I probably need to buy a new peeler, but it is what it is. Girlies, be careful by the stairs, please. Shredding my carrots finally now. I'm terrible at this. I'm not really a huge vegetable fan, so for those of you guys that have been in my challenge groups for a while, you'll know that I actually really hate vegetables. I struggle the hardest to get them in, which is probably why this is going to be the biggest challenge for me, because it's a lot of vegetables. I usually rely on my proteins and the fruits to kind of get me through, but this meal plan is really, really strict. It's not as flexible as the 21-day fix. You can do the Shift Shop program and follow the 21-day fix meal plan, but they say for like the best results to follow the Shift Shop nutrition plan. So I'm just gonna go for it and do that. But I really am not a huge vegetable fan. And actually, funny story about carrots is I used to actually like them. They were the one vegetable that I liked. And then last year, when I found out I was pregnant with Reagan, I had thought I had the stomach bug for like 2 weeks, and every time I would look at the carrots in the fridge, I would want to throw up. And when I told my mom that, she was like, I think you're pregnant. And I was like, there's no way in how. So anyways, come to find out, I was pregnant, and it was morning sickness, and I couldn't look at carrots for like the longest time. So I just finally have been able to eat them again. I don't mind them, but I don't love them. So I'm hoping that the shredded carrots on top of my salads will work out really well. I know you can just buy them, but they're actually way more expensive to buy them already shredded than if you just kind of buy a bunch at the market. So I find it just more beneficial to take more time out of my Sunday, because it just takes, you know, an additional 5 minutes. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of like reminds me of my childhood when I was trying to like help my parents cook, even though I'm just absolutely terrible at it. Like, look at this carrot, guys. See, like, progress, not perfection. Okay, this is like a really sad looking carrot now. But the end product will be great. So don't beat yourself up if you guys, like, you know, struggle with your first couple meal preps. I've done this for a couple years and I still struggle with it. You know, because we're humans and we get bored really easily. So, you know, I might master making chicken with steamed broccoli over and over again, but that doesn't help you guys if I make the same things over and over again, and if I'm only showing you guys how to make a few things. So, you know, trying new things, and, you know, maybe some preps take you a little bit longer than others. Maybe some go quicker than others. Maybe you like some meals better one week than you do another. It's all kind of just trial and error and just going with it. So, my oven is preheated, so I still have to shred some of these carrots, but because I want to get the chicken in the oven and I want to show you guys how I do my chicken, I'm going to go on ahead and just kind of move the camera over this way. So hopefully you guys can see me okay over here. I'll slide this out of the way. So normally I use Mrs. Dash sodium-free seasoning, but I'm just feeling plain simple chicken, and then I'll just kind of season it as I go. What I'm gonna do is just line my pan. I get this olive oil spray from Aldi. It's great, and I don't use a lot at all. I literally just, that's it. So like, swoop, and done. And then I know that people hate touching chicken. I hate touching it too. But I'm just throw these on right here. Okay. And paprika. Literally just gonna sprinkle a little bit on the top, not very much at all. And then my pepper. Now again, so I used to do paleo for about 6 months, which is protein and vegetables only, very minimal fruits, and no grains at all, no dairy. Again, it was a struggle, but I had some health stuff going on, so it was just what kind of worked for me. And when I did paleo, it was acceptable for me to add more salt into my diet because just how our body kind of processes that diet, you need a little bit more sodium. When you're following the 21-day fix, they really try to limit your sodium intake just because we are allowed to have a little bit of dairy and stuff like that. So I do not use any seasonings typically that have sodium in them. If I do, I try to find the low sodium ones. So my oven is set to 400 degrees. Normally I do it at 350 for about a half hour, 35 minutes. But I have some other meats that I'm going to bake, so I just want to kind of speed up the process. So I'll probably do them for about 25 minutes, flipping them halfway through. So I'm going to pop these in the oven now. And from there, while those are in the oven, I'm going to start my ground turkey. And I'll actually just put some water in the pan instead of olive oil and just cook it in water, very little water. And I will do that, and then I'll go back to just finishing up my veggies and chopping those up as my meats cook. So I just wanted to pop in and just share a few tips here and there. Hey guys, happy Sunday. So I just went live in my actual challenge group for the beginning of my prep, and now I am halfway through my prep. I actually have a special guest with me, my mama. Say hi, Ma.
Hello.
So I was just going through and I told my group, my number one tip is to not overthink your prep. So your first couple preps are probably going to be really sloppy. You might not really love everything you try, but it's trial and error, right? So what we might not like this week, we just try again and do something different next week. And it might take a little bit longer because you're still getting used to the process. My house actually kind of just looks like a bomb went off when I do my prep, but I lay everything out so that I have it all ready for me. So the first thing I do before anything is preheat my oven. So this has been preheated and on, it's already set to go, and my chicken is already in the oven, ready to be flipped here in a minute. And then I have my ground turkey with some, actually just water, not even olive oil, in the pan, also ready to go. I have all my veggies laid out over here. See, look, we're already making a mess, and it's totally normal because guess what, guys? You can clean up your kitchens. I have all my proteins. If you guys can hear little baby Reagan. I have all my proteins laid out, you know, the other little extra things that I need, my Greek yogurt, which is also a protein, ready to go. Over here, I have my containers just laid out. So this is where I'll store my vegetables. I have my containers just ready to put stuff in as it's done. And I have my lettuce, my broccoli, and my celery in some ice cold water to kind of crisp it up. And over here, I have my Beachbody On Demand pulled up and ready to go so I can check out the recipes and things that I need to do for this week's plan. So I'm basically just going to kind of leave my phone on live for about 5 minutes so you guys can just kind of watch my prep as I do it. These are new recipes to me, so you guys actually kind of get to watch me do some trial and error. You know, it's really easy for me to cook chicken and steamed broccoli every week, but that wouldn't help you guys because, you know, we're all different. We all have different tastes, and if I was only prepping chicken and broccoli every single week, people would get bored and probably not want to follow my journey. So you guys get to watch me kind of just do my thing. Here's a list of what I have to make. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, these are my meals, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, these are my meals. So I'm just gonna prop my phone up here. Next up on my list is my shredded potatoes. I have no idea how to do this, so my mom is here just helping me shred the carrots. She's helping me with baby Reagan too. So if you guys have people in your household that can help, have them help you with your prep. Maybe your significant other wants to hop on the healthy train with you guys. Have them dive in with you. It makes it a lot easier when you have some more hands on deck. So here goes nothing. I need my shredded potato. I bet I can probably use
put it in the shredder.
You
A
think?
food prep. Oh, absolutely.
Or should I just use my little mandolin thing?
I don't know if it'll
I don't want
shred.
to
Will it
like.
shred?
I don't want it like. Well, the food processor like mashes it. I don't have like the separate setting.
Oh,
I only have the mash. So I just put a little
yeah.
mandolin thing.
Put it out and spin.
Yay! Okay, so I have this awesome thing from Pampered Chef, and it has different settings. So if you look, it's actually really sharp, so you gotta be really careful. But if you look, you can see this thing move, and that determines the thickness of your potatoes.
Give me that thing for a second.
So I'm gonna set it on medium, and then you get
Do
this
the
thing.
carrot with that.
You can do the carrot with it? My mom's gonna try to do her carrot with it first. But you stick your
No, go ahead. Do your potato.
vegetable in here on this thing, and then from there, you just kind of I'm like not a great cook, so you guys get to kind of watch this just unfold. This doesn't work very well.
I think you have it on wrong.
Oh, it goes this way, right?
You first put it in the thing.
Yeah.
Let me see.
This is fun.
This little
Like that, right?
kickstand. Okay, the different slices.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then this goes in the.
So I was doing it, right?
This has to fit in here.
Yeah, like this. This is what I was doing.
Is it on there?
Yeah, but it's like
Okay, you have to put like a what you call it under it? This has to fit in there, and it's not in there.
Yeah.
There. There.
Oh. See, this is why you need your mom here. Perfect. That's what I needed. And then I'll just, because I don't have a shredder, and don't worry guys, I cleaned my counter before I did this, and my counters are not nice and they're not granite, so I'm not really concerned about it, because someday I will have a granite countertop, and it's not going to be this one. Reagan! What?
You want a bottle?
Let me go grab it for you, Connie. See, and my meal prep is always crazy because I have a little one. Reagan! Do you? I don't know, where is it?
I think it was by the couch.
Okay. So. And then I'll just slice these into little shreds. To get my finished product. Alright, so shredded potato. Sweet potato. So, I think I'll need 2 potatoes. So there's another one. Alright. Hey girlies.
Okay. Another potato?
Yes. That one should be good. I'll let you do it because you did a good job last time.
Oh, we want it on one or two? We had
That's
one.
perfect. Whatever. I'm not picky. So while she is shredding this, I'm going to start my ground turkey because my chicken is almost done. And then once my chicken's done, I'll pop my salmon in there.
How many of these do you need?
That's perfect. That's the last one I need. So I'll store the potatoes.
Oh, okay. These actually came out pretty good. Chef.
Yeah, right? It worked well.
Who bought that for you?
You did?
Oh. And we're cooking together. Titi Connie is the baby. And Connie.
Well, Connie, you missed her, so now you get all the snuggles.
It's a lot of potato.
Yeah. That's like the only carbs I get, so.
And how many? Just those two?
Yep.
Okay. The onion?
Yes. Thank you.
Is that enough carrot?
Yes, that's perfect. Hey, girlie. I'm trying to do something for work, okay?
And the onion is going to be shredded on that thing too?
Yeah.
Does it
Okay.
matter what setting?
My challenge group, so let me grab you a drink and then can we go downstairs? Grab another one. I think I actually need to. Here you go, peanut. Okay.
Alrighty.
Perfect. So then I'll cook those.
I'm
And
going to do
then,
the same thickness.
yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to pull the chicken out. Just make sure it's done. It is done. So,
That shreds it up fast.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
it really does work well.
And where does this go?
I'm actually gonna have you put that in with this Tupperware container. So I have my chicken all ready for the week now. And then
Look at these onions.
that went so fast.
I know. Totally worth it.
So I'm weird about my salads. I have to, on my plan, there's a salad every day. So I'll build my salads daily. Obviously, because I'm home, this is something that I, have, the luxury of being able to do. But if you guys prep your salads, what I would recommend is you want to do like mason jar salads, and you'll want to put like the more liquidy things, like the vegetables, on the bottom, and then you'll want to put your salad on the top. I just don't like my, my spinach and my greens getting all soggy with lots of vegetables on them. So I'll prep my onions and my other veggies, and I'll leave them in a bin, and I'll just kind of scoop them and portion them as I go and build my salads.
You want this whole onion done?
Yes. And I am cooking my ground turkey. as you guys can tell, I'm multitasking the entire time. I'm not just doing one thing. I'm, cooking my meats. I'm doing my veggies. Even when my mom's here, I'm also multitasking. I'm doing my grains. I'm doing my carbs. You kind of just, if you want to get it done, you just kind of got to go and worry about the cleanup later. So my onions for the week are all set. Put them over here. And
What else do you need?
I need my,
Potatoes?
yes, sweet potatoes. If you want to just cut some holes in them. No, those actually have to be baked. I have to mash those ones.
So I'm gonna scrub them.
Yes. Thank you.
And then just put some.
Holes in them. I will actually.
Oh, Jules, do that over here, over this side. You need help?
So my mom picked up this fresh salmon, which what I'll actually end up doing with the fresh salmon is cooking this when I want to prep it, since I don't have to worry about it like being defrosted or anything. But I am going to bake my one frozen salmon flank so that I have that ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to take a little break because I think Reagan is ready for bed, so I'm going to go get her all set. I will be posting a final picture of everything kind of all prepped out for you guys. I will save this video. I'm going to crop some parts out, add some stuff in, and compile it into a nice meal prep video for you guys. And I will either email that to you guys when the group is over, or I'll have it uploaded in the group later on this week. So thank you guys for hopping on. I hope you found some of this helpful. I'm just a normal person too. I'm not like a pro at meal prep. I've had a lot of experience doing it over 2 years, but when I try to switch up my recipes, I struggle just like you guys too. So when I get out of my norm of chicken and broccoli, fish and broccoli, asparagus, and just like the basic protein and greens, and I try to stick to a new plan that has less grains and more veggies and different protein variations with those recipes, I struggle too. So it's not always going to be, done in an hour, but if you guys just give yourself some grace and just go with it, accept the mess and pick it up later, take the time out on a Sunday to do it, the rest of your week will go smoother. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will be checking in tomorrow first thing. Bye guys. Hey guys, so I just wanted to pop back in with my finished product, and it is 9:12, and all I have to do is wipe down my counters. As you can see, almost everything is picked up. These are all rinsed, and voila, here is my meal prep. So I will take a beautiful picture of these, post it on my Insta stories, post it on my Instagram and on my like page. But I will basically use my scoops this week to portion out my food as I go. And I am done with my prep. So I told you guys it could be done. I started my prep at about 10 after 7, I believe. So in just 2 hours, I was able to get all of my food prepared and ready for the week. My kitchen is pretty much picked up, and I was able to do a couple live videos and document it for you guys. So it can be done. You guys are amazing. Don't mind my greasy looking hair. It is washed. It's just up in a messy bun, and I have a face mask on. You actually sleep with it, so I am just gonna make my final post for the day and then go to bed because I have a 4:30 a.m. wake up call tomorrow. Bye guys.